we see some of the key dates that we should all, or key matchups rather, that we should have circled here. Just confirming, not only Klay Thompson matching up against the Golden State Warriors, this is where we will see Klay Thompson return to the Bay. It will be as a part of this group play in the Western Conference. Also, a little bit of a Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama in that Spurs OKC matchup. And then, of course, savoring Kevin Durant, LeBron James, getting to see those folks go head-to-head. And then the Eastern Conference battles that we've seen between the New York Knicks and Philadelphia 76ers. So bringing it back here to our courtside set as we kind of digest all of this for the first time. Tim Legler, which one are you most looking forward to?
I think Bobby and I had the same reaction. We're looking at those groups. Bobby's jotting them down on those. It was obvious. Group C in the West
Group of death.
Loaded. You know what's funny is there was one team, I did the math on the last five because I couldn't think of the last team. It's because it was the Memphis Grizzlies who, if they get everybody back, get John Morant back, they're right back in the mix again in the Western Conference.
And it's essentially, I mean, you have the last three of the last champions that you're seeing there with the Denver, with Golden State. We get to see all of those players go head-to-head again.
I'm going to make a bold prediction.
All right, go ahead, Bobby.
Memphis is coming out of that group.
Wow.
Memphis is the fifth team that was picked, and I think a lot of it's based on what happened last year.
Yep.
That team is a top 6 team when healthy, with John Morant back. They get Zach Edey, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane. When that team's healthy, they're going to compete for a top 6 team in the Western Conference.
Yeah, that is really the group to watch, particularly in the West. I think the in-season tournament last year, it took folks a little bit of time to recognize and understand exactly what the rules were, exactly how the group play then translates into the later rounds that we see that cultivated in the championship here in Las Vegas. The Golden State Warriors and Dallas Mavericks, that could have easily been an opening day matchup. That could have easily been a Christmas Day matchup. And so I just hope that fans recognize and give the appropriate attention to what we could see in the first 2 months of the season rather than a date that historically we would have had circled on the calendar.
I think they will, because I think the league did an incredible job last year with what they pulled off. I think a lot of people were wondering what that was going to look like. It far surpassed expectations, I think, across the board in terms of player commitment.
Yes.
That's what we were looking for early in the year. So now it's on people's radar, and they're going to look for that game, believe me. And whether that was opening day, Christmas Day,
circled,
playing in-season tournament, doesn't matter. That's one that everybody's going to be looking forward to.
And
I'm on fire.